Greetings to you wherever you are in this world. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with my daily theology lesson. And it's my lesson, but I'm recording it, and I'm going to release it because maybe you can get something out of it. Feel free to comment on the chapter, and give me some other insight on what you think it really means or what it does really mean. So I'll be reading out of the Bible today. I'll be coming from John chapter 12, verses 1 through 50. So it's a long chapter, but the Heavenly Host want me to read the whole thing. So I want to tell you, please forgive me if I stumble over these biblical names. I'm terrible at that. But I'm putting myself out there, and I'm not embarrassed to make a fool of myself. But my objective is to seek God. And I also wanted to send out prayers for all of those who are being affected by conflicts all over this world. I don't want to make light of it, but I still want to be able to encourage people to smile this day anyway, and to stay encouraged and to be hopeful for your future. Even though there are conflicts, we have to continue to move forward, and just try to be the best that we could possibly be, in our environments, wherever we currently are in this world right now. So I'm going to try to just go on and get started with this because it's a long one. I don't know what it's saying yet, so we'll see. Then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany with Lazarus. Let me start over. Then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, which had been dead, whom he raised from the dead. There they made him a supper, and Martha served, but Lazarus was one of them that sat at the table with him. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with the odor of the ointment. Then said one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, which should betray him, why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor? Then he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief, because he was a thief and had the bag and bear what was put therein. Then said Jesus, let her alone. Against the day of my burying hath she kept this. For the poor always ye have with you, but me ye have not always. Much people of the Jews therefore knew that he was there, and they came not for Jesus' sake only, but that they might see Lazarus also, whom he had raised from the dead. But the chief of the priests consulted that they might put Lazarus also to death. Now the man was dead already. God came, Jesus came and brought him back, and now they want to kill the man again. People sure are cruel. Don't want you to have a crap. It's not good enough you don't have anything, but for them to not want you to have anything and you don't have anything, and to take you. He couldn't even live. He couldn't even live. They didn't even want him just to live. That's how people are. It is still. I said I wasn't going to. Oh, my gosh. Bullies and bad guys. They're everywhere. Just nothing. This whole world ain't nothing but bullies and bad guys. That's all it is bullies and bad guys. Dominating. Oh, puppet masters. Because that by reason of him, many of the Jews went away and believed on Jesus. On the next day, much poor people that were come to the feast, when they heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem, took branches of palm trees and went forth to meet him and cried, Hosanna! Blessed is the King of Israel that cometh in the name of the Lord. And Jesus, when he had found a young ass, sat thereon, as it is written, Fear not, daughter of Sion. Behold, thy king cometh, sitting on an ass's cult. These things understood not his disciples at the first. But when Jesus was glorified, then remembered they that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. Ain't that how it always is? You try to tell people, blah, 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 talk, 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 talk. And they right there in you just listening. You are hearing you and not listening. Let me say it that way. Hearing you and not listening. And kind of find out you get on down the road some however long, hours, days, weeks, months, years, whatever. And then you find out, well, gosh, what they said was true. Ain't that how it is? People still acting as stupid just now, even today. This is cuckoo. The good people they see as bad. People that tries to be good, they the bad guys. The good guys that try and the good ladies that try to be good, we the bad guys, we the harlots, we the disses, we the thieves, we the disses, and we the dats, and we the overdoers, and we are the disses, and we're the datses. And we mind our own business and you know, try to make sure we maintain our household to stay out of people's business, but we always, people always misjudge us. And they're the dummies. Now, this is my lesson. I'm learning a lot from even now. Just how manipulative people are. It's a crying shame. Maybe I'll do a crying video. Just cry. And just record it and post it. Just cry. I wonder if that would do any good for people. People probably just laugh. Ah! Those tears may be the tears that's keeping back a lot of things from happening on this earth. The tears of God's children might be the very thing saving some folks. Let me go on. These things understood not his disciples at first, but when Jesus was glorified, then remembered they that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. The people therefore that was with him when he called Lazarus out of his grave and raised him from the dead bear record. For this cause the people also met him, for they that heard that he had done this miracle. I know this sounds, let me say that again. For this cause the people also met him, for that they heard that he had done this miracle. The Pharisees therefore said among themselves, perceive ye how ye prevail nothing? Behold, the world is gone after him. What the hell? What? They sound like a bunch of pack of buffoons. It's the bosses now. And there were certain Greeks among them that came up to worship at the feast. The same came therefore to Philip, which was Bethsaida of Galilee, and desired him, saying, Sir, we would see Jesus. Philip cometh and telleth Andrew, and again Andrew and Philip tell Jesus. And Jesus answered them, saying, The hour is come, that the Son of Man should be glorified. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. That's sad. But people are so wicked. They are so wicked. And they just torture and torment the good-hearted people like we are nothing. Like we don't matter. When all we do is try to bring light to this world. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. If any man serve me, let him follow me. And where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. I serve God every day. And even when I make mistakes, I still love him. And I serve him every day. I don't care if, I make a mistake or not. Now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. But for this cause came I unto this hour. God pleaded to his Father because he knew he was going to die. He said he asked his Father to save him. In that moment, he became fearful. Christ became fearful. Could you imagine what it feels like to have people trying to kill you all the time? I can. And I still go outside. I'm literally monitored 24 hours a day. People don't want to believe that, but it's true. I have been so betrayed by this whole society and this whole community for being honest. Behind lies. Father, glorify thy name. Then came there a voice from heaven saying, I have both glorified it, and I will glorify it again. Thank you, Father. I mean something to somebody on this. I mean something to someone. Surely. My Father. The people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered. Others said an angel spake to him. Jesus answered and said, This voice came not because of me, but for your sakes. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. Boy, this one is a hard one. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Everybody mocks me and then blames me. This is a hard one, Lord. But I'm gonna be strong. Oh God. Then he said, Then he said, signifying death, he should die. The people answered him, we have heard out of the law that Christ abideth forever. How sayest thou, the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is this Son of Man? Then Jesus said unto them, yet at a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in the darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Jesus, and departed, and did hide himself from them. Sorry, but I'm going to read it. This is my lesson. I'm just videoing it so you can get something out of it. Change, world. Change. Man. But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. That saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spake, the Lord who hath believed our report, and to whom hath the arm of the Lord been revealed. Therefore they could not believe, because that Isaiah said again, he hath blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see him with their eyes, nor understood with their heart, and be converted, and he should heal them. These things said Isaiah when he saw his glory, and spake of him. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. For they love the praise men more than the praise of God. They do. Jesus cried and said, he that believeth on me believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. Believe in God. Believe in him. He's real. I promise you, he's real. He's my Father. Oh, man. Sorry. I'm going to record this and I'm going to let you all see it. And he that seeth me seeth him that sent me. I'm come a light into the world, and whosoever believes on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not. For I come not to judge the world, but to save the world. Just believe in God, people. He's real. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. And I'm going to let you all say me. I love God. It doesn't matter. I love him. This one was very difficult for me. Let me reread that verse. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me a commandment, what I should say, and what I should speak. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. It is. Whatsoever I speak, therefore, even as my Father said unto me, so I speak. God is real. He just wants you to find him. Find God wherever you are. You don't have to be perfect.